Hey, look at Austin Reeves in transition, right? But now, also look at Jaylen Brown, right? Jaylen Brown's getting back, and when he turns, he only sees Vando. And understand why he only did, right? Because what Austin Reeves does, he's running the same speed. They're about even line. But Reeves is going to hang back. So when he turned his head, he can't see Reeves, right? When he turned his head, he can only see Vando. Reeves is behind him. So now this leads to DLo being able to see the whole floor, and now Reeves gets a second three from the same exact spot. Boom, bucket. Look, you got Austin Reeves down here. Spain pick and roll about to occur. He's in the screen Porzingis, right? And as the ball handler, you just got to understand what you need to read, right? You don't got to come down here and think about Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Jason Tatum. All you got to do in this situation is read Porzingis and Drew Holiday. See how they're reacting, because they're already set out here for space. And if they try to make some crazy play, you'll probably end up catching on to that, right? But don't try to worry about that. Just look at this, right? So as he gets here, he just sees two. Jaylen Brown on the chase, throws that right over the top to Austin Reeves, right? That's why you also got to work on passing. Angles like that be difficult. Look at DLo right here of Drew Holiday. A lot of y'all get in this situation right here and then get scared of contact, right? But you got to understand, you got to embrace it. And the second you get the separation, right, that's what's going to be able to lead to a defender who's now not as aggressive. And then being not as aggressive, you now can take advantage of the options that you have in these situations, right? Which for DLo right here, boom, he's getting to a shot. But even understand how he even got there, right? Look, just the simple thing, right? Because since he got Drew Holiday so far back now, he's going under. It's important that if you're going to shoot this shot, you hide behind the screen, right? So when DLo begins to take these steps left, short step, stays behind, doesn't get too far out to where Holiday could recover. Now he gets that shot, clean look, knockdown. DLo gets the switch, Peyton Pritchard. Now really watch Christian Wood, right? DLo works him left, boom, now he gets back right. Christian Wood's patience was immaculate, right? Understand. Because the second DLo got this switch, what Christian Wood did right now is allow DLo to find him, and he's not going to try to find DLo. He's moving very minimally, right? So now he just took one step, found Peyton Pritchard's body, boom, he got hit on that screen. Now DLo has room for that pull-up. No moving screen call. Now, boom, bucket, right? Look at the spacing right now by the Lakers. Dog water, shit, atrocious, manure, right? Now, in a situation like this, Rui is shuffling down to the corner, but that's not corner. What's corner is where DLo threw the ball. And the only reason the ball was turned over is because Rui did not get all the way down to the deep corner and did a lazy lateral slide. Y'all got to pick up your feet and get moving. DLo has Hauser. Kata's playing help defense. Gives it up, right? But gets it back. Now understand this, 0.5 speed, right? Understand this. When DLo now gets here and he's attacking, look at his eyes. He's just reading help. He's not even looking at his teammate. He already knows where his teammate is, right? So by the time he ends up doing this, which is passing the ball, notice how late Kate is going to react and actually take a step out to go. That ball is already right there about to be in Christian Wood's hands. The ball always moves faster than the defense. Y'all got to swing the rock, bro. I'm telling you. Look, this is a footwork you can use to pull up in transition, right? But it'll get you to a stop much quicker. Notice, right? Right hand dribble, left step, right, left, quick pull up, right? Just a quick pull up right there over the top. Quick little footwork y'all could really, if y'all a shooter like that. Look at DLo, right? He just called a play for tell Austin Reeves to do something, right? Pointed, told Hayes to go set a screen. But notice what Reeves is going to do, right? Point back to DLo, right? Sends Hayes back the other way because he has another idea for a play to be run, right? So he sends Hayes back. And now what DLo has to do now that Reeves has changed the play that he originally called, he has to read Reeves and see, how could I go, right? So this entire time, DLo's looking at Reeves, waiting to see which side he ends up setting the screen on, right? And now realizing that Reeves has now set the screen more on that right side, and now he's going to pop out to that right on the Spain pick and roll. What DLo's going to do is work his way to the right side, but then boom, get himself back left, right? So now if he wants to throw his pass to Reeves, he can. Right? So boom, now he gets in the lane. He ended up missing that. Follow up by Jackson Hayes. Or no, DLo got fouled. A lot of coaches would tell you, never throw a one-hand pass. Don't do a one-hand pass. Only two-hand pass. Right? But there are going to be situations like this where you just need to throw a one-handed pass. It's a part of the game. Right? And so now, boom, Hayes gets that. But even understand the deception on this, right? Understand, right? Look at DLo, right? Look at DLo's eyes right now. He sees the roll by Hayes, but look what he's going to look at. He looks to the left for a split second. And understand what Tatum does. He jumps out to the side, right? And so at the same time, the lob pass occurs. He's just using his peripheral, looking one way, and already understanding where certain shit is at a certain point in time. It's just deception. The reason I do not think Boston will win a championship is because they tried to take the Golden State Warriors blueprint and have everybody shoot threes essentially, right? They have any and everybody shooting threes. So in a situation like this where you don't try to get to the rim, you just have Derek White, who's not like a Stephen Curry or Clay who you took the blueprint from, shoot a three at any point in time. Now you're leaving points on the board, right? But now what a smart team will do is that they'll kind of do it similar to them, right? They'll take a transition three, but they'll get it to the right player. At this point in time, who is Austin Reeves, who's hot from three. About 4 or 5 threes at this point. So he's going to take this transition three and not just a random player with no rhythm, right? That's a big separator, right? And there's also another part to it, but I may get into that a different stream. Understand, right? Hey, look at DLo's hezzy right there. Wait, you probably ain't think it worked, but it did, right? Understand why it worked, right? Look, even though he didn't jump on the hezzy or step up on the hezzy, what DLo did with the hezzy though is he was able to cover more ground and went from about 5 feet behind and got 5 feet closer, right? Just by getting right there. He got Hauser to a stop. So now as he ate more ground, there's less room for him to cover so that he could get past Hauser and find his angles. Now, boom, dump off to Hayes. Hayes right here on the catch. Dunk. This is why the in and out is so deadly in transition. Because just the one step that you take, right, gets you all out of position. On top of the fact you're already backpedaling, right? And so, boom, rocks you with that right there. Now he's able to get right there, get straight to his leg, right? Gives you the entire angle that you want. And at the same time, you have that push cross that you can still use. And look how the Lakers are spacing the floor, right? They're trying to get into a set, right? But this is what being a player really looks like, right? Notice, look at Rui, right? Sees a slip, sees a cut. He makes a play within the play, and the point guard was also able to recognize that instead of being a robot and just running the play for what it was, right? You got to just find gaps to have opportunities. Now, boom, right there, he gets that too. You got to look for those gaps. And I'll peep this right here too. I don't know if y'all peep this, right? Hey, look, DLo's pump fake be hilarious, right? Because and his base doesn't mimic an actual shot. He's already getting into his drive, right? That just shows you how gullible closeout defenders are. They can't make decisions that quick and make those recognitions, right? So, boom, fools him with that pump fake. Now, he just simply gives that up. So, understand that with pump fakes. You don't need to be doing so much shit, right? Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really be that much. It's not going to be often you're going to run into a defender who's good at guarding closeouts. Aggressive defenders. How do you go against them, right? Drew Holiday on Reeves. Sometimes, right? You just don't. You give the shit up to somebody who has a more favorable matchup and don't try to force your hand at all times. So now when DLo has a screen, he's not facing somebody that's all up aggressive into the ball, trying to get steals. You got someone like Tatum who's more relaxed. Shoulder ball high, pass that ball around, pop out by Rui Hachimura, not fooled by this bait, shot over the top, bucket. DLo's got to be the funniest player in the NBA on the floor, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You need to mic him up every game, bro, because look at this shit. Look at this. Look at DLo. Talking dumb smack. Look at this shit. DLo is one of the funniest motherfuckers, bro. If you mic him up every single game, bro, that shit'll be hilarious, bro. That shit'll be comedy. Look, understand, right? In DLo's case, all because you see DLo shoot this fast doesn't mean you have to, because it's about how well do you generate force. Because in DLo's situation, all he needs, he don't even need a wide base. He don't really need too much of a ball dip. He just needs these little step-ins, catch, go straight up. He has enough force and enough fluidity to be able to get that ball up and get it to the rim. That's going to change from player to player, but you got to understand how you operate and what's best for you. So look, when y'all get these mismatches, right, y'all always think, oh, it's one-on-one. It's me versus him. How do I score against him? But in these situations, right, it is not that. It is you versus 4. There's 4 other defenders on the floor. So you must read the floor and not just try to read your defender, right? Because if you read the floor, you'll see what you have against your defender, right? So in this situation with DLo, right? Porzingis, boom, get into a size up, sees a help loaded up, boom, fires that to Rui. If he was only thinking score, how do I score on Porzingis? He is not seeing that pass right there, right? So you got to read the floor and not just try to read your man, right? And boom, Rui got the foul on that too.